Hey, hi, hello, so what's good? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're talking about pressed glitters, specifically from the brand Eunique Beauty. I found them over on Instagram and they hand make these amazing pressed glitters. Here are some of the pressed glitters from the brand. I have some more in another palette over on my bookshelf, but yeah, these are some of them, and as you can see, they are gorgeous. So in the video, I kind of give you a demo and a little bit of a review at the end. So if you would like to learn more about affordable pressed shadows by the brand Eunique Beauty, and if you'd like to see how I get this face, and of course, don't go anywhere. Okay, I think I'm in focus. When I tell you I'm having the worst makeup day ever, like my eyebrows are looking crazy. I had to redo my base. I had to redo my base completely because I used the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer, apparently. Excuse me, I've been saying it wrong this whole time. But yeah, I use the concealer that I use all the time and it just looked terrible. So then like I put it on and I was like, this isn't concealing anything, but like let me just set it anyway and see if the powder helps it. It made it look worse because I use a yellow tone powder, so it made all on my eyes look really ashy. So then for some dumb reason I put more concealer on top and then it was a hot mess, so I had to redo everything. And here I am. I need to get into the habit of doing my eyes first, but I don't think today is going to be that day. So what I'm going to do is take this concealer that I just badmouthed and put some on my lids to prime them a little bit. Why? Oh, you see, and now I use this brush to blend out concealer on my eyes literally every day, and today it's just taking all my concealer off and I just don't know why. So I'm going to use my finger, even though I don't like blending concealer with my finger because it warms it up and leaves it more likely to crease. So like I said, I'm not quite sure like what look I'm going for, but I do know what colours I want to use. So I'm going to grab my Morphe 24G Glam palette and I'm gonna take Glitz and Brassy. That's this, wait, yeah, these two shades here. I'm gonna mix these two together to get some kind of transition shade going. I'm going to use my E27 23. What do we think? I'm using E27 today and see how we get with that. I'm actually using these brushes in reverse today. I usually use the E23 to pack on and then blend out with the E27, but we're doing it the other way around today. Okay, so now I think I'm mainly happy with the blend. Maybe. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, this £28 palette here. I'm going to use this shade, this like hot pink shade here, kind of on the outer V and in the crease. Placing it with the Zoeva 231 so I can get right in that socket, and then I'm going to take my Zoeva 227 to blend it out. I'm holding it like this instead of like this so I can blend like across the eye, if that makes sense. This MUA E3 is a really good blending brush, and it's in blending blush. I really like it. I might get another one in the Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, whichever. I'm going to grab some NYX glitter primer, is that what it's called? Yeah, glitter primer, just to prime my lids for the shimmer shadow that I'm going to put on next. Oh my god, there's a bee in my... Ah! Fuck, there's a bee in my room. Ah! There was a bee in my room. I knocked on my palette and like I had, oh okay, hold on. Hold on a second, let me just get myself together. I'm gonna grab the NYX glitter primer just to prime my lids for the shadow that I'm gonna put on next. It's not mandatory, like it's not really necessary. Well, it's not mandatory, but it helps prevent the shimmery shades from transferring onto my lid because I have hooded eyes. So I'm gonna use a really teeny tiny brush that I can't find. Where on earth is it? Here it is. This is the Real Techniques accent brush. It's like a really teeny tiny brush. Flat shaded brush by MeMeMe. This is the E1. I'm going to go in with the shade Glossy. This one here from my Morphe Glam palette. And just press that on top of the glitter primer. So I grabbed some of these pressed glitters from the brand Eunique Beauty. Not these matte ones here. I have like other things going on, but look how pretty those glitters are. I think for today's look I'm going to use this shade here. Now I think this is Femme. What is that on my face? Hold on. I have black eyeshadow on my face. Okay, fix it. Yeah, so for today's look, I'm going to use this shade here. I think this one is called Femme. I say think because mine unfortunately did come without labels, so I kind of had to like guess which was which. But yeah, I think it's a nice, pretty pink glitter that will look nice with this look. Actually, it might be a bit too dark. It might be a little bit too dark. Like, I think it might be a little bit darker than I was hoping, but I think it will add some nice dimension to the look, so let's try it on. I've played around with a little bit with these glitters already, and they can be a little bit tricky to apply, so I think I'm going to go in with the brush first. This is the same brush that I used to put that NYX primer on. I'm not adding any additional primer because you don't need it with these, but I'm just gonna like, oh, you can't see. I'm just gonna like swipe into it and pick some up on the brush. Except not really. What? Okay, I've picked some up on my brush and I'm really scared, so I'm putting it on my hand first. I'm gonna pat this glitter. I'm gonna try and apply this with my finger as well and see if I get a better like application with my finger, or if it's just gonna stick to my finger. Okay, so I definitely get a more precise application with a brush, but I get better like color payoff with my finger. So I guess a mixture of both application methods is good. It's just yeah, like depending on what you prefer. I will say that it's a lot messier than I expected it to be. Like I said, I played around with these before and I didn't have this much mess everywhere, so I'm not sure if it's just this shade or what, because last time I applied these I used the same brush and I didn't have this much mess, so I don't know what's going on. It might just be like inconsistencies with the actual glitters themselves, because these are handmade, so there was a lot of room for human error. For example, when I received mine, a few of them weren't pressed properly, so they just fell out over the pan. Like, they're in little silver pans. That's the label I wrote. But yeah, a few of them just fell out. One of them fell on the floor. I think I had it like an angle and it just fell on the floor, and I was just like, oh, you're joking. And then another one, I had it in the palette. I had it in my Z palette, like sitting pretty, and then I moved like this and it just slid down the palette, sorry. So yeah, that was not fun. So yeah, there is a lot of room for human error because these are handmade, but they are very pretty. So these are best applied with the finger. Like, I'm getting a lot better result using my fingers, but like I said, it's a lot messier and a lot harder to get the glitter in those precise areas. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. We're just gonna go ham. I started adding eyeshadow to my lower lash line without even mentioning it. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and then I will share my final thoughts and opinions on these glitters with you and do my outro and all that good stuff. So BRB, hold on. Okay, so this is the final face. I have on blush, highlight, lips, everything. If you're curious about anything I do have on my face, it will be listed in the description box down below, as always. As for these pressed glitters, I think they're really nice. I really like the concept of them. I will say though that for me personally, the base that they're in is a little dry, which I think is why I have as much fallout as I do. When I've used loose glitters in the past, I've preferred my base to be a little stickier and a little wetter, so the glitter has something to actually adhere to. And I don't know if that's something that will change the longer I have these glitters. I don't know if the base that they're in will continue to dry out. We'll have to look into that. But yeah, I would have preferred personally a wetter base. But if you don't mind a dry base, or if you're new to pressed glitters, I would definitely recommend these because it takes out a lot of the hassle of having to find a base that works for you, or just get a glitter base, or like whatever. You can just like pop your finger in it, swipe it on and go. So I will say they're very convenient and easy to use for the most part. You can use them with a brush or with a finger as you saw in the demo, and they do work pretty well. Eunique Beauty specifically do have a whole array of pressed glitter shades, and I do own most of them, and I can say that they're all gorgeous. I really enjoy them. They're nice to look at. They're very nice to look at, and I feel like this look here was gonna look really nice in pictures. And I'm also envisioning like the blue version of this, the green version of this. Like, I have ideas, girl. And I will also say that Eunique Beauty have amazing customer service. As I said, my order came without labels, so I had to make my own. But when I DM'd them on Instagram, they were really open about it. They explained what went wrong, and it was a really just like comfortable experience. So if you're in the market for pressed glitters, you should definitely give Eunique Beauty a shout. They are handmade. All their pressed glitters are handmade, and they are a British black owned indie brand, so support the girls. So yeah, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. That lets me know that you like these kinds of videos. If you want to see more like Instagram brand reviews, indie brand reviews, let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.